Namaste to all. Vyas Muni has written Brahma Sutra, or what we call as Vedanta Darshan. Contains beautiful secrets about Almighty God, about Vedas, about Mukti, etc. etc. My Acharyaji always explains the first few sutras for us to get inspired and walk the Vedic path. Athato Brahma Jigyasa, writes Vyas Muni. Vyas Muni is advising to his disciple. Ataha means tadantaram. After wandering around for millions of years or billions of years or even trillions of years, as dogs, cats, lion or other animals or birds or plants or insects, etc., etc., after wandering around in so many yonis, finally, based on your own karma, with the mercy and blessings of Almighty God, the soul has got the human body. So Vyas Muni is advising to his disciples, at least now become Brahma Jigyasa, become an aspirant of that Brahma, the Parabrahma, the Almighty God. Brahma means there is only one God. God has many names. One of the names of that Almighty God is Brahma. Brahma means Vriddho Brahma, one who is most supreme. That's why God is called as Brahma. The same God has another name called as Vishnu. Vishlari Vyapto Vishnuhu. The God is omnipresent, that's why he is called as Vishnu. So, Vyas Muni is advising to the disciples to become an aspirant in the search of Almighty God, because due to lack of knowledge of the Vedas, only you have been wandering around in various yonis for lakhs and lakhs of years. Now that you have got the human body, at least now you should strive to meet with that Almighty God or attain salvation. So the disciple is asking to Vyas Muni, okay, Acharyaji, who is that Brahma? So Vyas Muni is answering, Janmadyasya yataha. Under whose control the birth and death happens, under whose control the world gets created, the world gets sustained, the universe gets destroyed, under whose control everything happens, that controlling power is the Supreme Almighty God, Brahma. So we have to worship that Almighty God who creates the universe. We should not worship that Almighty God who is created by us. We have created so many Almighty Gods. In Hinduism there are many Almighty God, in other religions there are many Almighty God. All those are creations of human beings, but we have to worship only that Almighty God who is creating this universe, says Vyas Muni here. So under whose control birth and death happens. We cannot worship one person who has taken birth and who is already gone, who is already dead. That person could be a Mahan Yogeshwar, but we cannot make that person as an Almighty God and worship. Then again the disciple is asking to Acharyaji Vyas Muni that how do we get the knowledge about that Almighty God? Like we have to worship, we have to become Jigyasa, but how do I worship? How do I get those knowledge? Then Vyas Muni says, Shastrat Yonitvat. Shastrat Yonitvat means from that the Almighty God is that one from whom the Vedas emanate. Shastra here means the Vedas. So Vedas are the only scriptures which gives the right knowledge about Almighty God. So if you want to know about the qualities of Almighty God, you should understand Vedas. But you can understand Vedas only from an Acharya. And that Veda knowledge contains the procedure also to attain that Almighty God, which is salvation. How to attain Almighty God or how to attain Mukti is also clearly given by Almighty God only in the Vedas, because Vedas are the knowledge which emanates from Almighty God, says Vyas Muni here. So instead of searching Almighty God in Bhagavad Gita, in Bhagavad Puran, in Shiv Puran, in Kali Puran, whatever other Purans, or in other books, Bible or Quran or other books written by so many religious people, we have to go back to the roots, which is the Vedas. That's what Vyas Muni says. Because Vedas emanate directly from Almighty God, and in that knowledge only, in the Vedas knowledge only, Almighty God introduces himself that I am Almighty God, I create this universe, You have to worship me with daily name jap, by doing everyday Agnihotra twice a day, by adopting ahimsa, satya, aparigraha, brahmacharya, etc., etc., yam niyam, by following the Ashtanga Yoga philosophy, by serving the Acharya, by listening Vedas, by doing tapasya, by always doing the righteous conduct, you can attain moksha at one stage. This is what Almighty God says in the Vedas. So, for us to have the right knowledge about Almighty God, we should go back to Vedas, not any other book. Can we study Upanishads? Yes, Upanishad we can study after understanding Vedas from Acharya. Can we study Bhagavad Gita? Yes, you can study Bhagavad Gita only if the Bhagavad Gita is explained by an Acharya with the Vedic knowledge. Otherwise, we will start worshipping Sri Krishna as Almighty God or Sri Rama as Almighty God after studying Tulsi Ramayana, etc., etc. So this is the secret given by Vyas Muni in these sutras. I hope you understood. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.